Good day everyone. Our project title for data communication and networking is data flow and error control. So let's start. We are from Bachelor of Computer Science Media Interactive, Faculty of Information and Communication Technology. And this is our group members, myself, Nur Ain Nadia, and Saima. So let's see for data link layer. Okay, this is types of addresses: unicast, multicast, and broadcast. We go for flow control. Okay, flow control coordinates that amounts of data that can be sent before receiving an acknowledgement. It is one of the most important duties of the data link layer. Flow control tells the sender how much data to send. It makes the sender wait for some sort of an acknowledgement, ACK, before continuing to send more data. Okay, so for error control in the data link layer is based on ARQ, which is automatic repeat request, which is the retransmission of data. The term error control refers to methods of error detection and retransmission. Every time an error is detected in an exchange, specified frames are retransmitted. This process is called ARQ. So the next is stop and wait ARQ. Okay, include retransmission of data in case of loss or damaged frame. It is addition to basic flow control mechanism with retransmissions. Okay, first sender sends an information frame to receiver. Second, sender waits for an ACK before sending the next frame. And third one is receiver send an ACK if frame is correctly received. And the last one is if no ACK arrives within timeout, sender will resend the frame. And this is the example of lost frame. This is lost ACK frame. This is delayed ACK. And this one is piggybacking. For piggybacking in bidirectional communication, both parties send an acknowledgement data. For example, both parties implement flow control. Outstanding ACKs are placed in the header of the information frame. And piggybacking also can save bandwidth since the overhead from a data frame and an ACK frame can be combined into just one frame. So the next is go back and ARQ. Okay, frames are numbers sequentially. Okay, for example, maximum frames number, which is m. The sequence number range from 0 to 2m minus 1. If m equals to 3, the sequence number is 0 to 7. So it will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and back to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Okay, this is the sender sliding window, and this is before sliding, and this is also after sliding to frame. This is receiver sliding window. This is example of before sliding, and this is after sliding. This is normal operation, and this is loss frame. Okay, in loss frame, receiver easily detect the loss of frame as the newly received frame is received out of sequence. The receiver sends the NAK for the lost frame, and then the receiver discards all the frames received after a lost frame. The receiver does not set any ACK for that discarded frames. After the sender receives the NAK for the lost frame, it retransmits the lost frame referred by NAK and also retransmit all the frames which it has sent after the lost frame. This is sender window size example. So that's all for go back and is ARQ. So now we see for selective repeat ARQ. Okay, for example, in this method, only specified damaged or lost frame is transmitted. Sender only retransmit frame for which NAK is received. So if frame is corrupted in transmit, NAK is returned and the frame is resent out of sequence. So, selective repeat ARQ overcomes the limitation of go back N by adding two new features. First is receiver window, more than one frame out of order but error-free frame can be accepted. The second one is retransmission mechanism is modified. Only individual frame are retransmitted. So this is an example of loss frame. As in a selective repeat protocol, a frame can be received out of order and further they are sorted to maintain a proper sequence of the frame. While sorting, if a frame number is kept, the receiver recognizes that a frame is lost and it sends an key for that frame to the sender. After receiving NAK for the lost frame, the sender searches that frame in its window and retransmits that frame. If the last transmitted frame is lost, then receiver does not respond and this silence is a negative acknowledgement for the sender. So that's all from us. Thank you.